right, Kirk, question time. What is the best way for advisors to get more qualified leads?
Great question. It's one everybody wants to know. The magic marketing bullet. How do I get more qualified leads, right? Here's the thing. I want you to think about this. Think long and hard about it, please. How about build a relationship incubator instead of a lead generator? Here's the main difference. When you talk to fans, right? You get to talk to fans, and not skeptics, because when you build relationships with people, you're working on helping them become fans. Lead generation systems typically produce skeptics that you have to sell to, and that's a lot more work for you. Let your marketing do the work for you. Here's how you start doing that. So here are what we call the 7 rocket boosters of influence. The first one is to clarify your audience. If you don't know who your audience is, and the more niche, the better, then you're out of the gates on the wrong foot or on a bad foot, okay? So make sure you know that. If you're not sure how to develop a niche audience, type in niche marketing or niche audience into our search feature on our website, proudmount.com, where you listen to our Top Advisor Marketing podcast. You'll figure it out. We talk about it all the time. The second rocket booster, is know your expertise. Talk to your audience about the things they want to hear and the things that you know most about, right? Your experiences, and then bring in other experts, but you have to know your expertise. The third one is to articulate your brand. So make sure that you know how to, that they understand what you really stand for. For us here at Proudmouth, we are influence accelerators, and everything we do is around that idea, and people understand that and know that, okay? You have to build your brand, and you have to articulate it in short, powerful ways, and be consistent all the time. And stop worrying about how often you think you're saying the same thing, because we say influence acceleration all the time. In fact, influence acceleration, we never stop talking about, right? The next one is to build a plan. So you got all this good stuff going on. If you don't articulate that and document that, it doesn't have to be 20 pages. But if you don't document what you're going to do and the order with which it's going to happen, then you're off on the wrong foot. You need to get that done. It's not rocket science. Just make some bullet points, do a mind map, whatever works for you, but get a plan down on a piece of paper or in a Google Doc or something. The fifth one is credibility through social proof. So you know your expertise, but if you don't package that expertise and showcase that expertise as social proof, then nobody understands it. You'll just be the best kept secret, right? And nobody is going to thrive as an authority if nobody knows you're an authority on the thing that they want to know about. So change how you view that. Set habits so that you can become a thought leader and you share your expertise. If it's not your comfort zone, guess what? You've heard a million times that getting out of your comfort zone is often where success lies. Number 6 is share that thought leadership. Don't do a podcast and not talk to your clients about it, your COIs about it. Post it all the time. Send emails to your email list, all that kind of stuff. If you've got some thought leadership that you've shared, make sure everybody knows about it. Make sure you talk about it so they think and know that it's important to you. It'll become important to them. Number 7 is synergize your tactics for efficacy. So send everything to everything. What do I mean by that? If you've got a podcast and you cut out a video, kind of like Matt and I are doing here, make sure the video leads back to the podcast. Hey, did you hear me a couple minutes ago send you to our podcast, Top Advisor Marketing podcast? And go there and there's a search feature on our website. Hey, now I got you to my website. We have something else called the Pod Rocket Academy. You might see when you're there. We also do managed influence service for people. So that's there as a call to action. So make sure everything you do. And guess what? When you're in our academy, we tell you about other things that we do. You have to do the same thing. Make sure everything you do leads to other things and they're all synergistic or create synergy. That really helps your marketing. I think for years, we used to think only big companies could do this, right? But the reality is we can all do this now. If you're a solo advisor or a small RA, a mid-sized RA, you can compete with larger financial companies. You can do the same stuff they're doing. You just got to be smart about it, be efficient. So if you take these 7 rocket boosters, take them to heart, you will do a lot better. Your chances of success will be a lot better of building this relationship incubator. And it's a system that you own. When you own it, you're in control. If you do this year after year, your marketing is just going to keep better and better and better and better. And at some point, the results are going to start flowing in and your business is going to thrive and you will experience hypergrowth. Hope that helps.
Thanks, Kirk.